Hi, my name's Marta Dwehe, and I'm a massage and craniosacral therapist in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Today I'm making a video about trying to simplify how to do a castor oil pack. I talk about doing these with my clients a lot. Obviously, I'm not a medical professional, so make sure you get the green light first from your provider. But if it is something you're interested in and want to do, a lot of people feel really intimidated by it. Like it has all these steps and like it's messy. But I want to kind of do this video so that you can really get the sense for how relaxing of a ritual this can be. If you can do it once a week, once a month, anything like that, can be really beneficial because it makes you kind of slow down, lay down, and get some yummy things into your body. So the first thing that you need is just a little piece of flannel. I cut this from an old pillowcase like some years ago, and you just keep reusing it. So I, saturate it with castor oil. Every once in a while, I'll add some more castor oil in there just to make it a little extra juicy. And when I'm done with it, every time I put it in a Ziploc bag and just kind of fold it up and keep it for the next time. This is kind of the one not so eco-friendly piece of it, but you can reuse it for a really long time. So you have your fabric, and then what you'll typically do is put it right on the skin. Say you're doing your knee joint if you have some pain or inflammation there, and you would let it just rest on the skin. The next part that most people do is that they'll wrap the fabric in saran wrap, which isn't super eco-friendly. I also have like hesitations about putting plastic that close to my skin when I'm putting a heat source on it. Like I don't know what's kind of leaching into my body while I'm trying to do this really wonderful medicinal thing, and then also potentially contaminating my castor oil fabric with whatever chemicals are coming out of the saran wrap. So my remedy for that is that I use parchment paper, which is what you line like baking sheets with. Oftentimes it's right next to the saran wrap in people's drawers in the kitchen. So I would put the castor oil fabric on my joint. I would put this parchment paper on top of it, and it actually does a really great job of containing the oil. Castor oil is really sticky and unctuous and thick, so you do kind of want to have it contained, and you don't want it getting on whatever heat source you have, or else it's going to be a mess. So this does a really good job of just kind of keeping it all in place. And then what I would do after that is take my heat source. This is just a homemade rice pack that I microwave and then lay over top of the joint, or if I'm doing it on my belly, if you're not into microwaves or you don't have a rice pack, you could do a hot water bottle. That works really good too, and actually kind of keeps the heat a little longer. I would generally not recommend doing like some kind of plug-in electric thing, but whatever you have. And then relax, lay down, watch a movie, read a book, do whatever feels nourishing for you, and let it literally soak in. After 10-20 minutes, however long you want to leave it on, you take it off. You just throw your fabric back into your Ziploc bag. You can either pitch or compost or reuse. I've reused this one a couple of times. Your parchment paper. And then the one key that I find makes cleanup really, really easy is that I have a designated castor oil washcloth. So I know I'm not going to be like mucking up all my laundry and destroying my beautiful towels. I just use this to try to buff off as much of it as I can. And then when I do wash this, I find that I can use it a couple, like maybe 3 or 4 times before I need to wash it. I'll wash it just in the bathroom sink with some dish soap because that helps to really pull the oils out. And the one golden rule is you never put this in the dryer because you could start a dryer fire. So hang dry, that's the only thing you really have to be scared about. If you feel like, maybe you're going to damage your clothing if you don't wash it off, you can wash it off. It's more ideal to soak it in if you can, but again, do what works for you. So yeah, I hope this kind of like simplified the whole process. It is really, really enjoyable. There's a couple little things involved in getting started up the first few times you do it, but once you kind of get that down, it's just a really nice practice. So enjoy, let me know if you have any questions, and let me know what you think. Thanks.